Hi everyone. So, I recently started shaving with a safety razor, and I have this nice brush here that I got from Amazon that I use to put the shaving cream on my face. Now, I understand that you're supposed to have this hang upside down like this to dry after you use it, to kind of align the bristles and make sure gravity does the work to help it dry correctly. And anyway, I don't have anything to hang this on right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one. I'm going to make a stand. And what I'm going to use is my table here, my little welder, and a bunch of nails. These are the nails I'm going to use. They're just 16 penny 3.5 inch nails. They're bright nails from Ace Hardware. And when you're welding with nails, you want to be sure that you're using bright nails. You don't want to use galvanized or hot dipped or anything with a coating, because these extra coatings can make it harder to weld, and they can also make toxic, poisonous gases, particularly with zinc. So just straight nails, and the plan is to make a triangular base, kind of like that, and then to have a tower with another couple nails, and then have the hanger hang the brush above the triangular base. These are just Harbor Freight 6013s, 16th inch diameter. Just the cheap stuff. It's whatever Harbor Freight sells. They seem to weld a little bit easier than the 7000 series that they also sell. I'm just a beginning welder. As you can see, there's some pretty rough stuff going on here. This is just basic practice. This welder is I think it's 120, 150 bucks. It's 110 volt. It puts out 80 amps max. It's an inverter welder. Very, very nice. Harbor Freight also sells an arc welder for, I think it's 89 bucks, 99 bucks. This one is definitely worth the upgrade. The grounding clamp is much nicer. Work clamp, I should say. The electrode holder, or the stinger, is nicer. Just all around better. It's obviously smaller and lighter than the other one, so definitely worth it to get this one if you're looking to start welding. Let's go ahead and set up the weld, and we'll be right back. Alright, so I've got the second weld of the triangle welded up. It actually broke. I re-welded it again. The new weld is theoretically better. It's over here on the corner. I'm going to try to do this side. It's very hokey. It's just kind of held on by the ground clamp. And let's see what happens. Okay, well that burned away part of the nail, so let's move it closer. See what that did. That's pretty good. You can see a big blob of connection there. Looks like it's pretty well attached. Okay, I think that's about all we need. Let's take a look. Turn off the welder. Disconnect our work clamp. And what do we got? Well, it's kind of connected. Maybe could use a little bit more on this side. Maybe not. Will it hold? It'll probably hold. After all, we're not really doing too much with it. It's just being used to hold up a shaving brush. Alright, sorry I cut that one off camera, but I welded the the riser for the stand up. And you know what? This is a good time to stop and take a look at the brush and just make sure that we have enough height. Looks like we don't. So what are we going to do about that? We're going to have to add an extender, so we're going to have to weld another nail onto this one and make this quite a bit taller than it currently is. Let's go ahead and just mate these two nails real quick so you can see that. Should be good. Alright, here we go. Well, that's not very good, is it? Nope. Even Roxy's getting impatient. Okay. Hold on a sec. Let's reset this up. Okay. So, I've added a vice grip. Vice grips are good. Vice grips are real good. When in doubt, use a vice grip. Or is it duct tape? Or, I don't know. Anyway, got a new electrode, vice grip. Let's see if we can do this better than it was working before. Seems a little better. Significantly better. Boy, when in doubt, use a vice grip. That is the rule. Okay. We want to weld the other side? Sure. Do we need the strength of the other side being welded? No, but why do we want to weld the other side? Because welding is awesome. Clean off our electrode a little bit. Amazing what a difference a good, nicely clamped work area can make. I'll bet you if you have some real welding equipment and a real nice work area, it's probably a whole different experience. Let's try this. Ah, yeah. Okay. So that's pretty good. Let's see what that looks like. Now we have at least a bunch of slag on both sides. I don't know. I have no idea how much penetration we're getting or how much slag I've trapped underneath the weld. But we're starting to look like a stand. If you can imagine this, we've got our brush here. Our brush is going to need to hang off of something here. So what should it do? Maybe what we should do is make something parallel like that, roughly parallel, and then weld another nail here. I think that might be all we need. Let's try it. Let's set it up. Be back in a minute. Alright, so I've got these two nails kind of bent to roughly right angles here. I've got them clamped into my vice grip. They're overlapping a little bit. I didn't bother cutting the heads off, but what I did do is I clamped them in such a way so that this thing slides on really, really nicely. Let me tighten that up just a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's pretty nice. Now, my plan is to just tack here, and then tack here, and then maybe on the other side, and complete the weld. Maybe I can just leave these for decoration. I don't know. And the sharp points are kind of cool because they're sharp. So let me set that up, and afterwards, what we'll do, after we get this welded on, we will weld this onto this at this angle, and then we'll be done. And let's just do the other side real quick. Okay, just going to move the vice grip over and weld the center part. And it's pretty hot. Guess that's to be expected when you're welding. Work clamp the vice grip, and then I'll do the center here. No, look out. That's good. All right, I've got the last weld set up, so hopefully this will go very quickly, and we'll have a shaving brush stand after this one. Looks like it's tacked on. Last thing we'll need to do is just put a weld up on top here, just to make sure it's on there real good. Oops, that didn't work at all. Okay, I guess not. Sorry, it looks like the camera keeps cutting out. But we've got the weld up here. And we'll probably want to add another weld down here just to make sure. So let's go ahead and do that. And then I think we'll be about done. Well, it's on there. It's not very pretty, obviously, but it does stand up straight. It's certainly high enough to hold the brush. Brush slides right on. And it looks like we're done. So, just wanted to do a quick follow-up shot. I sanded it down. Here's my helper. Hello, Rox. Hi, sweetie. I sanded it down, cleaned it up a little bit. Everything looks pretty nice. I think I'm going to put some nail polish on it or something to make it look a little bit better. And that's what it looks like. I think it's going to work out really, really nicely. And it cost me nothing except the time I spent learning how to do this, which is time I would have spent anyway, so I think I gained. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye.